What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Now we are here today at Lake Eufaula, a beautiful Lake Eufaula in southeast Alabama. Myself, Andrew, and neighbor Daryl are teaming up today. We packed up Daryl's truck, we packed up his boat, grabbed some fishing combos, got on the road this morning, and we ended up here at this glorious location. We've got a couple things on the agenda today. Thing number one, we're gonna do a little bit of a fishing experiment where we take marshmallows and live shrimp and put them head to head in a fishing competition to see which one will catch more fish. Now, me and Andrew just discovered about using marshmallows for catfishing.
We did.
They actually work. I know it's crazy. We all know shrimp works. It's been working for years, but which one of those is gonna catch more fish in a situation like this? Now, at the end of that challenge, hopefully we have some type of fish, no matter what bait we catch it on. And we are gonna let neighbor Daryl, who is a retired game warden, by the way, worked for the state of Florida for over 30 years. And we're gonna let him show us how a game warden would do what they call a shore lunch. And that's basically when a game warden who's on duty would be out on a boat for days on end, and they only have the supplies available to them in their boats and from the water, AKA a fish. So we are gonna allow Daryl to cook us a game warden shore lunch. We've rented a local campsite that's right over here on the edge of the lake. He's gonna drop some recipe knowledge on us. Make sure you're smashing the thumbs up button if you're enjoying these videos. Also make sure you're subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any giveaway opportunities. The lake is popping today. There are people coming in, there's people going out. I have a feeling it's gonna be a really good fishing day today, and I know it's gonna be a good eating day when we're with Daryl. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Let's go get it done. Now this right here is White Oak Creek on Lake Eufaula. This is actually a great bass fishing creek. I used to go kayak fishing a ton on this side of this bridge right here.
The biggest catfish I've ever caught out of here was just about where them boats on the other side of that bridge. He's probably 30 plus pounds. We caught over 900 pounds of catfish in 3 days.
Good God. So now what are we looking for here? About 10-foot water depth there?
I'm looking for the actual channel itself.
Yeah.
I want to get right on the edge of the channel, and then we'll put that trolling motor down.
So the plan is just to kind of slowly troll along the channel with all these bobber rigs out.
Exactly.
Right on each side. We're just gonna kind of troll them through.
So we'll hopefully get some mounds and all to go over and under.
Now, do you think the marshmallow or the shrimp? I mean, they both can catch fish. What do you think, though?
I've never even heard of marshmallow fish until I seen your videos. But I have caught fish off of shrimp, so I know for a fact shrimp will work. I know for a fact shrimp will work, but I still have my doubts about marshmallows. A little choppy at it.
Yeah, it's a little choppy, but in this boat, man, it handles it. This boat just absolutely eats these waves. Last time we were out here in my boat, we beat ourselves silly trying to, and that was only like 15, 16 mile an hour winds. And I mean, we were just dead in the water. Woo! It's a little rough today. Oh, hold on, we got this camera right here.
Oh yeah, let me get
I don't want to leave
down.
that. Oh, God. Whew, I'm rusty. Oh, what is that? They're rigged up right? This one sounds like it's got some issues. What the world? Do you hear this thing? Oh, and now it's completely locked up. You hear this thing?
Yeah, it sounds crunchy, dude.
Oh my gosh. I think we just witnessed a DC dying right there.
I think so.
Like that. This thing is so dead. I won't even cast now. All right, well, I know what to do with that. I can't go to the Texas rig already. And I just snapped this rod in half. Like, what's happening, right? What have I done wrong, Andrew? I'm gonna have half my equipment in the lake before this is all said and done.
There's what I like. That right there?
Yeah, a little hump like that.
Humps. I like them.
Yeah.
That's what them catfish like. A little up so they can run that bait up right there, that hill, and that traps them. That beats them against the wall right there. We got them trapped here, and then on top of the water, that makes them have a trap there too.
You ready to start baiting them up?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get that trolling motor down.
Now, I'm excited to hopefully show you the power of marshmallows, Daryl, because we were just as blown away as I think you will be today.
Oh, I am too, because I know marshmallows ain't $14 a pound.
Definitely not.
Man, you can snack
And you can snack on them.
That's true, yeah.
Survival food. You can catch fish and feed yourself. Got the ammo here. Shrimp, dead shrimp. I may have said live shrimp earlier, but I meant just shrimp in general, which is fair because the marshmallows aren't alive. The key with these that we learned last time from our friend at the dam is to freeze these or put them in the fridge overnight and then ice them, keep them on ice. It just makes them a lot hardier so they don't just melt in the water immediately. I think we're gonna take like 3 or 4 of these combos and just pair them up with the bait of choice and just toss them out, see what happens. All right, marshmallow number 1's going straight out the back. All right, I'm just gonna rod hold her up.
I'm sure that mellow was floating in the water.
Oh, I did. Do you think I threw it off?
I don't know.
Or was there just not enough weight on it?
Not enough weight.
I guess we're gonna have to go with another split shot on that. All right, let's try this again here. Let's see if this marshmallow actually goes down where he needs
Drop
to.
it right off the back of the boat and you can see.
Good call. You gotta be kidding me. Are they that buoyant? And see, we didn't notice it last time because we had like 2-ounce weights on there. Right. So I mean, you know, it was no problem. Now we can actually get a mallow out there. We finally have a marshmallow in the water. So you got a couple shrimp over here already?
I got 1 shrimp and I'm trying to get another one rigged up.
Okay.
North of the
Hey, hold on, that might be a fish. Hold on a second. Oh man. Oh man. Woo! I thought it was something for a second. I got a predicament going on here. I'm just gonna put that back in there for a second. Let me just cast this one out. Put this one out there. Maybe it'll sink. Maybe. Oh yeah, we are good and snagged. I think the marshmallow did sink. So I think I've got 2 rigs out there now with the sunken marshmallow. So we're actually in the game finally. Okay, we're good. Oh no, we broke our hook off, but that's perfect. We got our leader though still. That's the important part.
Yeah.
We got a lot of bait fish around. There's a lot of stuff flashing in the water. That's a good sign. That's got a fish on. Fish on. On the marshmallow, Daryl. Oh, on the marshmallow. I watched it happen. Oh, I got a fish. No, that's a fish.
I think you put a shrimp on there when I wasn't looking.
I just happened to look behind me and the bobber disappeared. He's running right at us. Oh my gosh.
Roll the motor turned off.
Oh, there we go. He's fighting now. Oh, there we go. We got some dinner or lunch or whatever.
Oh, damn.
On the marshmallow, Daryl.
It could be the side of the boat you're on, too.
I believe that's 1-0 marshmallow right there.
That could just be pure ass LOJO luck, too.
I do have some good luck. They call me Lucky LOJO sometimes. Boom, fish number 1.
In 13 foot of water.
In 13 foot of water, little channel catfish. Nothing to brag about. Hey, that's gonna cook up real nice. At least we know we have enough food for an actual catch, clean, cook. Hopefully we can get much more than this. 1 for the marshmallow. Can't take it away. It works. We just learned about this technique. Super exciting to put it to work on a public lake like this. Let's get him in the live well. Let's keep fishing. He just pooped on me.
I'm little everything. Vienna sausages, bacon, hot dogs, beef, deer, every kind of gizzard and lizard ever made.
Add another one to the list.
Only in you followed, you catch them with marshmallows.
No, it's not a boat trip without some Daryl sausage. Deer salami with got some jalapenos in there.
Good.
As soon as you put it in your mouth, it's just,
Dried jalapeno.
it just feels right. Best on the water snack. Wild game, salami or summer sausage or whatever. Don't even need crackers for this stuff. Let's check one of Daryl's shrimp rigs here. Oh yeah. No, you do have a shrimp. Yeah, I don't think it's been touched, which is super weird. One shrimp rig out. Check your other one. Man, this one, you got shrimp on both of those, Daryl. Man, that's wild. I would not have thought this.
You think a brim or something?
I mean, I had confidence in the marshmallow, but I didn't think it was gonna be just utter domination. All right, well, Daryl's 2 rigs are good. I'm gonna re-marshmallow all 3 of mine. All right, new marshmallow. Let's get this guy out there a little bit. Yep, beautiful. Make that my long one. All right, put one of those off here to the side. And then we'll just throw this bottom rig. I'm just gonna kind of hold on to it. I'm on edge now. I'm just waiting for that next bite, man. I feel the magic of the mallow. I feel the intensity building.
That's the creek I thought we were fishing on. This ain't the one that I like.
That's why we're not catching them. We got to the bottom of it now. Packing up shop, making a run. So we've just discovered that we might be in a creek that we were both confused about. Me and Daryl thought we were in a good creek, but we're not. So we're gonna go to the good creek now.
We're gonna start right in here.
All right, okay.
And work our way around that island. It's 10 foot deep right here. I have caught hundreds of catfish in this island.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's always been good.
I know the last time we tried, me and you caught a catfish here.
And I know they love shrimp at this end of the lake.
All right, folks, we've arrived at the island, and Daryl is confident in the shrimp over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we'll see about that.
This second one out before I have a bite. I think the shrimp is going to pull ahead on this.
I just hope the shrimp shows up, Daryl. That's all I hope. Well, we're in the middle of a little bit of a midday lull, I guess you'd call it. Haven't had a bite in a while, which is weird because we got crushed on that marshmallow pretty quickly in the fishing portion, but now the bite's kind of gone cold. So obviously we made a spot move. We're kind of circling around this island right now and just trying to find a good depth that we can sit in for a while. What are we in right now, Daryl? 15, you said?
Yeah, but we're coming shallower. See, we're coming back on it. We went from 6 foot to 15 pretty quick. I'm trying to get from 13 to 10, so we're going to be right here just a minute.
Yeah, we're really close. I'm liking this a lot better than what we were saying. Ooh, a lot of bait fish. Yeah, we're still currently rocking a nice little 1-0 lead with the marshmallow, Team Marshmallow, but I don't feel confident about that, not with shrimp. Shrimp's a very powerful fish catching tool.
It is, and when you got a master genius on one end, I'm fixing to put one on the bottom. I didn't want to have to do this because it's kind of like cheating, but you put a shrimp on the bottom, drag it with a cork weight, you better not set your pole down.
All right, hey, we'll see. This is a lot of good talking, but the marshmallow worked first. It's worked before. I don't know. This thing is not over yet.
I have literally caught hundreds of catfish right here off shrimp. I've never caught a catfish here off a marshmallow, ever.
I mean, I got this bottom rig just making great bottom contact right now. I can feel all the contour, tips bouncing. I know that marshmallow's on there because I haven't seen it float up. That's a good thing about the marshmallows. If they come off, you're going to see them floating. So I know I've got bait on there. It's like, where are the fish?
All right, we back in the 10-foot zone.
I'm waiting for something to happen.
I am too.
Can't believe
This
it.
might just be one of them days. I had $75,000 in entry fees for everything that he entered in the tournament. That wasn't there all the stuff. Whoa!
Whoa!
Damn,
Dang, you're on.
that confused me.
You got a fish? What is he? Oh! It was huge, Daryl.
Hell, he's still on there.
He was huge.
I shit the f.
Oh!
Oh, that's that light ass line, you dumb mother. Son of a bitch. I thought it was braided line.
Daryl, that fish was like this long. That was a huge fish.
Ah, I was horsing him.
Yeah, you were.
I thought it was that damn braided line right there.
I thought you were snagged because of how you were just holding it. That was a freaking huge fish.
And off this light rod.
Oh, on the shrimp. Fish was huge.
Oh!
That was right behind the boat too.
Off 8-pound freaking test line.
Oh. For that fish, that was very light. Wow, that fish saw the boat and like kicked and rolled one time and that line just snapped.
I was thinking I had braided line.
Yeah.
I was going, because I was fixing to have to try to do something with that rod there.
Man.
That was a crappie reel I put on this rod to add up to a, that was a game-changing fish.
Yes, it was. It was a
people
monster.
Throw their marshmallows away after seeing that one.
Oh man, you're sabotaging yourself today, Daryl.
Shoot myself in the foot. Good thing we ain't hunting.
I better check my rigs and make sure I'm back in the game. We might be sitting on some fish right now. Man, just when you think you've got this competition figured out, just when you think somebody's going to take a commanding lead or set the new standard, just something happens.
Yeah, weight
you know?
wise, I damn sure ain't.
No, that fish was huge. I don't know what it was, but it was large. Getting serious now. Daryl done got a huge bite, so now I've got to step it up.
Oh, fish, 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 fish.
Dear God, there's no. Oh!
You better Let the drag loose.
Dear God, man.
You got braided lines. Is that snag or fish?
Yes, it's a snag.
Uh,
I mean, it's gotta be. Jeez, can you imagine?
after that big in the mine,
Dang.
you might have to cut the line.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a pull or loose type situation. Oh yeah. Got my weight in my leader. Man, we haven't had action in so long. We see a rod bend over and everybody just goes crazy.
Well, the marshmallows won. We will have to redo this contest.
Now we'll definitely run this challenge back. The conditions are starting to turn on us now. It's approaching dark, so we need to get Daryl, the former game warden, to the shore so he can break down the shore lunch with our friend, Mr. Catfish. Let's check on him real quick.
You all right?
Not really. All right, folks, we just got off the water. We officially quit our fishing mission because we just got demolished today. Not sure what happened. The wind kind of picked up and we had to get off the water, but that's okay because we ended up catching one fish, and coincidentally, all we needed for this video was at least one fish, so at least we got that. Now, the competition's still ongoing, even though we're not on the lake anymore. I decided to give Daryl one more chance because he just felt so bad about his shrimp failing. So we got this little nifty device set up right here on the bank of the campsite. Got 3 different lines out. 2 of them are shrimp lines. I think those 2 right there. That one's a marshmallow, which is definitely floating on top of the water. Let me see that lunker. Man.
Good 16-inch fish. He's no couple pounds.
Whoever caught that fish must have been using really good bait.
I bet he was. Probably some kind of newfangled stuff just come out.
Now, Daryl, when you used to do these Game Warden shore lunches, I mean, I'm sure as far as, you know, what you eat, it's what you can catch, what you have packed in your boat.
Yeah,
But
we had a little box, kind of like some of what's in my truck. Have utensils in it, paper plates, that kind of stuff, salt, pepper. Just kept it fairly simple. But we always carried a bag of charcoal in a Ziploc bag, charcoal lighter, one of these grills like this here, and did stick this over that hole in the ground, and that would be your cooking utensil. You'll fry oysters and shrimp, fish. You can boil stuff like I'm gonna do, bake like grits or something. Or you can use, like we used to use a lot for just hot dogs, hamburgers, that kind of stuff. A lot of times we'd be out there all day. You can't go off the river, ain't nowhere to place to eat on the river.
Yeah.
So you either brought a lunch with you or you caught it. If we're gonna stay all day, we'd normally try to we'd set out some bush hooks, catch some catfish too, you know.
So while you're out working the water, you've got bush hooks set up back in this
Yeah.
creek for supper or for lunch or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, most times
Wow.
supper. Because a lot of times we work at night. So we'd get out there and set out 8 or 10 bush hooks on the way to where we're going, and then we'd come back and check them. You know, all we need is 1 or 2 catfish. Got the fish in there. Got a slow sear going on. Not quite as hard as I'd like to get it.
All I can ever think about is when me and you camped last November
Yep.
with Daryl and some of his family and some other people up there. And when you came back to camp especially after a failed hunt in the evening, which was most of the ones that we did,
Yeah.
you got to look forward to Daryl back at camp just whipping it up. So I heard fish and grits, Daryl. Is that the...
Fish and grits, that's what we're doing. And I'm gonna show you, it's a box recipe.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if you're going camping, one, you don't want to have to cook your grits for 20 minutes. So you get that stuff, then you can bring extra stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like I throw some sausage in there, some bacon in there, along with the fish, some onion in there. So you can add whatever you want to add.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. Oops, that should be about 2 cups.
So wait, you're gonna boil the grits in the seafood broth?
And the
chicken
seafood
broth?
and the chicken broth. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Dang.
Game changer. Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because you got to think them box dinners, they do it good, but they do it for millions of people. Taste buzz. So you always got to personalize your own.
So smart. I just always never thought about boiling grits and anything other than water. You
Yeah.
know, something else to give them some flavor right off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even think about that.
Smart. All right, grits,
And some cheese.
cheese.
However
Put
much
that on
cheese
there.
you want.
I think that's
and then
good. Yeah, whatever.
Some of the meat concoction.
The meat concoction. Which consists of marshmallow flavored catfish.
So what all is in? So that's sausage,
Bacon and catfish.
I am excited. That's for sure. I've already had a little bite of that sausage. I mean, it's seasoned so well with
Yeah, this
that Raging Cajun seasoning. God, it's so good. I feel like I have earned this meal. We all have. Had a super long day. Only caught one fish. Somehow Still blown away by that. Worked so hard, barely got it done. This is so good. We gotta finish eating this. We're sorry. I couldn't chew it fast enough to shovel in the next bite. Still chewing it now. Might be one of the best things you've ever made, Daryl. I've said that like 10 times, but what do you think? This is like a top 3 all time?
Oh, for sure. No doubt.
Quite possibly the best grits recipe. I'm just gonna say grits recipe because it's not shrimp and grits. It's something different, but that's the best grit recipe I think I've ever had. I believe Marshmallows won, right? Is that the final tally? Was a solid 1-0? Can you believe this, Daryl? I mean, be honest, man. You didn't think Marshmallows was gonna take the win today.
If I'd give you 100-to-1 odds, I'd have bet shrimp. Because I've never failed with shrimp out here till today. That's the first time I've ever been to Eufaula and got skunked catfishing.
That's true, you did get skunked today. Well, you had a massive fish on though. I mean, we're not sure what it was. Massive fish. We thought we had a big fish at the end when I got snagged. Really, it was a slow day, but we had a great time. Ended up with a fantastic meal, so shout out to neighbor Daryl. That was amazing. We're gonna wrap it up here, folks. I really hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. In fact, I know you have been enjoying the videos. Keep smashing that thumbs up button. Keep subscribing, all that good stuff. Really appreciate the encouragement and glad you guys are here. There's more adventures coming. Stay tuned. See you guys next time. We out.